production. If you would like to know more about Terminus Media, please head on over to terminusmedia.com. Now, on with your show. Hi, welcome to Zero Mile, your final stop in Atlanta's geek culture. I am Matthew Malice, your host, sitting in for Kelly this week, and these are my two co-hosts.
Zonga Fielding.
And I'm Chris Cowan.
Well, let's see what pulled to the station this week for TV news. I think we've got some interesting things on our plate.
All right, so Marvel has yet another television show coming out. They have decided to do The New Warriors, although they are inexplicably including Squirrel Girl, who has never been a member of The New Warriors.
Oh, who doesn't like Squirrel Girl? Come on.
I mean, she eats nuts and kicks butts, which is, you know,
thing.
It's her thing. She's insanely popular. She showed up, I think, in some of their other animated fare. She's perhaps well known for being the babysitter for Luke Cage and Jessica Jones in the Brian Michael Bendis New Avengers series. I believe she's also been romantically involved with Wolverine, but at this point, who hasn't?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
so
fair.
The show has gone straight to series. They skipped over the whole pilot phase. It should be hitting sometime in 2018.
Yep.
And so hopefully they'll expect some casting announcements soon. I'll be interested to see who they vote into Squirrel. I know Anna Kendrick keeps saying she wants to play Squirrel Girl in the movie universe. I, for one, think it should be Christian Shaw.
Interesting. I'm interested. I want to see what the tone of the show is like. That would be very intriguing to me because these are like more up and coming, newer superheroes that aren't the Avengers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the original New Warriors, you had Night Thrasher, who was created just for that series. Who was basically your just run of the mill inner city vigilante, a la like Daredevil and some of those guys. Nova, who crazy superpower that might get expensive on their effects budget.
Yep.
Let's see, Marvel Boy, I think, / Justice Vance Astro, whatever his current superhero name was. Namorita, Namor's cousin, so it'll just be an excuse to have a...
Namor's cousin.
Yeah.
Cousin down the street.
Hot blonde in a swimsuit, basically, who had the powers of Namor.
Yep.
I think Darkhawk used to hang out with him a bunch. Loved me some Darkhawk back in the day.
I'm just intrigued by it.
Like Darkhawk.
You don't like Darkhawk?
No, I like Darkhawk. It's just no one else likes Darkhawk.
Darkhawk forever, man.
Hey. Yeah. This is all about the show coming together. What else we got?
Oh, well, in other Marvel news, of course, the Defenders got its release date of August 18th, 2017, and the teaser was released where it shows the heroes sitting in the elevator looking like they're just done with the day.
Yep, they look rough, and I absolutely love it. Nobody's in a costume, like nobody's in their actual like superhero traditional costume. Well, everyone's in street clothes,
except Luke Cage, because that is his costume.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just wearing what he normally wears with the bullets in the shirt and everything.
Yeah, he needs to go back to the blouse and the tiara.
I think it'll work perfectly.
He's the superhero black man.
Yeah. But it looks great. I'm glad we're gonna get something. All the Netflix shows have been great. Except for maybe Iron Fist is very questionable, but I think it will be. I think this has a way of redeeming Danny Rand and bringing back obviously Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Daredevil because they're all really good, and we just want to see more of them.
I just hope Finn Jones gets more than 3 weeks of stage combat training for this one. Just maybe squeeze in a 4th or a 5th if we can, guys. And also, why don't we have the Defenders get some shawarma? Tie it into the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Because everything's better with shawarma.
I mean, it's delicious.
And taking a nice hard right turn, we're going to go to Doctor Who news. Basically, short summation and revelation this week is John Sim, the guy who played the Master in 2010, is coming back. And there's going to be a special coming up where they're going to get 2 versions of the Master in the same episode. As everyone knows, or if you're a Whovian, you understand that this is the final outing for not only Capaldi as the Doctor, but also we got ourselves Stephen Moffat is leaving as the showrunner this final season, and that means a lot of shakeup and a lot of change, and this is what will allow the Doctor to surpass his regeneration cycle for Capaldi into a new actor so they can take over the character. It looks very intriguing. It's very interesting. I'm actually more interested to see what happens in the next season or 2 when they don't have Stephen Moffat on, because he has been such the lifeline for that show since its revitalization many, many years ago.
Yeah. And I was under the impression that I think Capaldi was like the final regeneration for the Doctor, according to the internal show logic of like, we get X, was
and
like 12.
then magic happened.
because he's full of magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they did insert that extra War Doctor because they
Yeah.
couldn't get Eccleston back, which it's like a half regeneration, maybe. I don't know.
1.5
Yeah.
0.5 regeneration.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. What else we got, Chris?
Another hard right turn.
No, left turn.
Yes, left.
We're correcting. We're course correcting.
So Nickelodeon has announced that Invader Zim is coming back. They're doing a straight-to-TV movie. They're getting a bunch of the original voice cast. They're trying to get as many of them back. Yonan Vasquez has been a little iffy as to whether or not they were going to do it, but Nickelodeon's like, nope, it's happening. So I think we've got the original voices of Zim, Gur, Dib's sister.
Gaz.
Gaz, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a while. The Christmas episode's my favorite. With Santa Claus, Nano Santa from space. I showed that to a friend of mine and it literally broke her world. Like she just sat catatonic in a chair for like a good minute and a half, just blinking. Like I can't unsee this.
Man, everything old is new again. It's all about nostalgia. I can't believe they're bringing Invader Zim back, but it's going to be really cool because Invader Zim is a one-of-a-kind kind of a show.
It continues in Nickelodeon's tradition of kids shows that aren't actually appropriate for kids.
Will is made by Joan Vasquez. You know, he's famous for his comic Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Yeah.
And of course Squee and the one other comic.
I mean, there was the Invader Zim comic as well. I see it as sort of the Ren and Stimpy, like for the next generation, because that was a kids show that was totally not appropriate for kids.
Nope. You should go back and look at those old Liquid television shows.
Oh,
yeah. Not for kids.
Yeah.
Not for kids at all. But anyways, that's all we got. Where can we find you guys?
You can find me on Twitter at MutantBiscuit.
And you can find me at Zonga Audio and Your Dreams.
Oh, well, that's going to be frightening for me. And I am at BioImportance on Twitter. And if you want any feedback, you want us to tell us how good we're doing, or if you have any suggestions for the show, hit us up at 0mile@terminusmedia.com.
Hashtag Chris of the Vampire.
Oh, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good week.